Interpreting the quartets of Nostradamus, it is a fascinating and frequently controversial, since these verses cryptic, are immersed in metaphors, historical references, and symbolism prophetic. Each quartet, composed by 4 lines, is written in a mixture from French, Latin, and occasionally Greek, which adds layers of complexity to its meaning. Scholars and enthusiasts have spent centuries unraveling these texts, seeking to reveal the hidden messages that Nostradamus could have left for future generations. The quartets are frequently interpreted too through the lens of events, contemporaries, making connections between the past and the present. This practice can lead to a myriad of interpretations, with some readers finding scary predictions precise about political figures, wars, and social changes. In the case of Kamala Harris, on her rise in politics, American, and its historical role as the first female vice president of the United States, is under scrutiny. Some interpretations suggest that Nostradamus predicted the emergence of a transformational leader at a time turbulent history, someone who challenged the norms and inspire change. Also, the context in which Nostradamus wrote these verses plays a role crucial in its interpretation. Many scholars argue that understanding the socio-political scenario of France in the 10th century offers an insight into its visions. However, since these quartets transcend time, meanings may change drastically, allowing for a variety of modern interpretations that can alike end with figures and movements. Current politicians ultimately interpreting the quartets of Nostradamus. It is both an art and a science, requires a combination of acumen, linguistic, historical awareness, and an open mind as we go deeper in the specific quartets that seem predicting the role of Caucus Harris. In 2024, we must navigate the delicate balance between skepticism and belief, recognizing that the fascination with the prophecy is not alone in its predictions, but in conversations which generates about our future. Quartet 1. A vision of leadership. In the quartet 1, Nostradamus presents a powerful vision that resonates with the essence of leadership, suggesting the emergence of a figure that will stand out in turbulent times. Quartets speaks of a woman wrapped in wisdom, suggesting a leader whose perceptions cut through the chaos of discourse. Politician. This image evokes the image of Kamala Harris, whose career has been marked by its commitment to the justice and the equality. As the verses redevelop, paint a picture of a world grappling with division and uncertainty, still yearning for unification and clarity. Nostradamus describes a star bright that will guide the people, lighting the way ahead. His metaphor can easily be interpreted as a reference to Harris's role as a pioneer, breaking barriers as the first female vice president and symbol of hope for many Americans. The rich symbolism of the quartet extends to the notion of resilience. Nostradamus suggests a leader who, despite facing challenges formidable, will emerge stronger by uniting the nation with a message of inclusion and progress. This aligns perfectly with Harris's own narrative, characterized by her firm determination and its ability to inspire those who listen to it. They essentially surround the quartet. 1 encapsulates the spirit of a leader, transformative one that incorporates the hopes and aspirations of a generation that seeks a brighter future. Bright. As we delve deeper into the prophetic verses of Nostradamus, it is becoming increasingly clear that they can reflect the potential trajectory of Kamala Harris in the upcoming elections of 2024. The intrigue lies in deciphering how these ancestral forecasts can intersect with political scenarios, contemporaries offering a vision fascinating what the future may hold. Quartet 2 brings about the emergence of a new era. In Quartet 2, Nostradamus paints a vivid picture of a transformational leadership emerging from the shadows of political turbulence, suggesting the dawn of a new era. The verses convey a feeling of inevitability, full of images metaphorical, that suggest the emergence of a powerful figure who will inspire hope and change. Words like the sun will be born in the West evoke a feeling of renewal and possibility, symbolizing the emergence of new Ideas and perspectives in an anxious scenario innovation. As we go in this quartet, it becomes more and more clearly Nostradamus is not alone alluding to the emergence of an individual, but announcing a significant change in social values and priorities. The image of a bridge built with dreams suggests a unifying force capable of uniting diverse groups and promoting collaboration in the face of adversity. For Kamala Harris, this quartet resonates powerfully as it incorporates the spirit of change that Nostradamus seems to foresee his career as pioneer navigating the complexities of race, gender, and power, reflects the themes of resilience and hope articulated in the prophecy. The emergence of a new era, marked by inclusion and progress, aligns perfectly with its vision for America. As we move forward, we are approaching the elections of 2024. The echoes of this quartet remember that the future is shaped not only by individual leaders, but by the collective of the people to whom serve. The predictability of Nostradamus for this crucial moment in history. It invites us to reflect on the potential of a transformative journey, which can be led by the inspiring figure of Kamala Harris. Quartet 3 prediction. Ends of change and progress. In the Quartet 3, Nostradamus seems to touch the very essence of the transformation and innovation themes that resonate deeply with the political career of Kamala. This verse speaks of a time when the old guard gives way to the new, announcing a shift towards progress and the clarification. The language is rich in images that evoke a feeling of movement, an inevitable march towards a brighter future. As the verses develop, allude to a leader that embodies the spirit of change that emerges against the backdrop of social challenges. The image of fields once arid now blooming suggests revitalization and growth, reflecting Harris's activism in favor of social justice action, climate and economic reform. Notion of voices previously silenced being heard resonates with their commitment to amplify marginalized communities, reinforcing the idea that the true progress is collective and inclusive. Performing this quartet in the context of the elections 2024, we cannot help but notice the parallels between Nostradamus's vision and Harris's platform for her candidacy. Represents a response to the cry for change, a reflection of the desire of the electorate for a leadership that not only acknowledges past grievances but actively works towards a more equitable society. This quartet, it serves as both a warning and a promise, reminding us that although the path to progress may be full of obstacles, the potential for the transformation is in the hands of those who dare to challenge the status quo. As we delve deeper into the Nostradamus writings, remain increasingly clearer than Quartet 3 encapsulates a crucial moment in history, aligning perfectly with Kamala's mission. Harris to inaugurate a new era of hope and progress in the midst of the uncertainty. This prophetic vision invites us to embrace the possibilities that they present themselves, holding firm the belief that change is not only possible but imminent. Quartet 4. The role of women in politics. The Quartet 4 delves into the role transformer of women in the political spheres, capturing the essence of a changing scenario that announces its empowerment and influence. Nostradamus, with his enigmatic verses and insightful suggests a time when women will emerge in prominence, breaking traditional barriers and reshaping governance. With its leadership perspectives and qualities unique in this quartet, we see images that resonate with the strength and the resilience of dead women, suggesting that they will become figures central to the management of the destinies of the nations. The verses evoke a sense of urgency and inevitability, as if predicting a future in which the voices of the women not only demand to be heard, but are also respected and celebrated. Nostradamus seems to capture the spirit of a new generation of leaders like Harris, who incorporate this shift towards inclusion and representation. When analyzing the quartet, the symbolism of female power takes on protagonist, painting a picture of a world where female leaders are not simply participants in politics, but but they are at the forefront promoting changes and inspiring others to follow the example. The quartet serves as a powerful reminder of progress achieved and the challenges still to be overcome, reflecting the evolution in the role of women. In politics, contemporary as we approach to the next elections, the representation of women as Kamala Harris becomes a symbol of the convergence between history and present, offering a vision, hopeful of a future where the equality and empowerment are really achievable. I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.